Brittany Renner. She has since came out and said to the public, actually, I'm really shocked about this because I've always kind of liked her. I've liked her. Brittany Renner. She's like an influencer. Oh, yeah. She started out as like a workout girl, and then she moved into, and I really don't even remember when she moved into this whole like image of like sleeping around with all these celebrities or whatever. Because I used to follow her for just her working out before she even got bit. Yeah. Because I was just like, oh, she was like a fitness guru. She just took pride in fitness. She almost looked like the girl next door. She just had a good body and she showed it off like a lot of these girls do. But she never was. And then somehow it changed to Brittany Renner, the girl who sleeps around with everybody. And I was like, the girl the little old thing that had a nice little body, but she like kind of quiet, you know. So it ended up taking a turn. Brittany Renner, she has since been linked to several celebrities for obvious reasons of money, power, fame, all these things that it's no shock because she's owned this. Mm-hmm. And now that we've moved forward to present day, she has since had a baby with a famous, I think he's a basketball player, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know his name.
Yeah, I think some basketball
player. It's a pretty tumultuous relationship. They don't get along, apparently. Lots of back and forth, lots of speculation. And I think she's even come out and even said she had a baby and trapped him or whatever. I want to say that. But anyways, she has since come out in present day, like a couple days ago, to social media. And she has said that she feels as though her list of sexual partners is repulsive. She's basically saying to the world that she had a very open, honest, candid interview. And she basically expressed that she never understood her self-worth. And a lot of the decisions that she has since made based on her not knowing her self-worth has crippled her in lots of ways that now when she thinks about it, she's disgusted with herself. You know, and I quote, this is off her caption on her page. She said, "I no longer live in the shackles of shame. I am at peace with the decisions I have made and accept whatever comes behind them. Living in your truth is the ultimate freedom." And even in this like clip of a video, she just basically was like, I mean, people can not believe me or whatever. They can feel sorry for me or not, whatever. That's not what I'm doing this for. I'm doing this because, or I feel this way, and I've made the conscious decision to step into this new person because I do know and I recognize my self-worth. I don't care how long it's taken me to get here. I now know it, and I'm disgusted with my past. And I think that she's trying to essentially reach other young women who may be making those same decisions. May not be on that level where you're sleeping around with celebrities. It may not even be you're sleeping around with 20, 50, 30, 40 dudes. It could just mean you're making certain decisions because you haven't realized I deserve better than this. You know what I mean? Yep. And I think we all can identify to certain situations or similarities when it comes to not necessarily knowing your value, where you can look back and say, I didn't make the best decision in that particular situation. So I
think that's real.
It was so real that you almost really just had to look at your own self and be like, you know what? We talk about people being accountable for a lot of things. And it's almost kind of like damned if you're accountable and damned if you're not. People are going to have an opinion either way. But it was definitely eye-opening about her speaking out because she's known as like this voice of like, I don't care, like I own my shit. But one of the things I will say, she's always owned her shit. Even when she was sleeping around with dudes, she owned her shit.
I've always liked her. Like, I don't know her, but when I've seen her a lot of times combating with men on certain topics. Like, she's gone viral a few times, just kind of like standing up for like women in certain ways.
Right.
Where any other girl would kind of feel embarrassed because I've seen her step on guys' platforms and they try to like shame her, try to shame her, and she did not let them shame her. And I'm like, that girl is strong as hell. Like, I like that because like no matter if nobody can ever make you feel a certain way about your shit if you own your shit, and so I like that about her.
And I love that about her too, because I am very much a person who is self-accountable. I've always been the type of individual where I don't like for people to look at me as a victim or have that victim mindset. And so even though I might not have ever made, or I might not have always made the best decisions in certain situations, I own my shit. You know what I mean? And it's hard for me to be around people who don't. Because I feel like, what is the point in doing that? If you're gonna do it, go into it knowing that this is what I'm doing and just be okay with it until you don't want to do it anymore. But don't try to victimize yourself to accept things or to let that be your reason for why you're where you are. No one's gonna feel sorry in this world. I mean, especially when you get to
and if they do feel sorry for you, they're gonna feel sorry for you and then talk about you.
Exactly. I'm just saying, like, opinions literally are just that. You know what I mean? And if you allow them to hold any other weight, more weight than what you hold of yourself, that is where I feel like you get in very dangerous situations. But I say all that to say, I love people who are very self-accountable, whether they're on this end of the spectrum or the other end of the spectrum, because at the end of the day, it's like, oh, they know who they are. They know what they're doing. You know what I mean? So it's just,
I'm interested to see what she does. I hope she gets like a podcast or something. Or
she should.
I don't know.
I think people
listen to her.
I think a lot of people would listen to her. She's got a good following already, and you know, again, however you feel about her on either end of the spectrum, you can't say that she doesn't own her shit.
I saw her in a commercial for like, what is it, like a chicken commercial?
The Crystal commercial, side chicks.
I said, that girl don't give a damn.
You getting that check, honey?
Like, yeah, call me a side chick, and I'm in this damn Crystal commercial advertising this chicken sandwich.
Advertising this chicken sandwich that you're gonna go out and buy. Okay, so
I loved it.
I loved it too. More power to her.
More power to her.